when you're here training, playing, doing what you love, um, there is no better feeling, and it's completely worth it. So what is life like for an international soccer player playing in Australia? Well, I figured it out. I'm here now, living it, and I wanted to shed some light on what it's like, the kind of hoops that you have to go through, and the fun parts of it as well. So the typical life for an international player, first of all, um, in Tasmania, where I am, they call them imports. So some people call them foreign players, but they call them imports here because that's kind of what it is. A team is kind of made up of, the core players of their team that have been there for a long time, the younger players that are coming through the youth system, a various sprinkle of different players from Australia, and then you have your imports, and your imports are those visa players who have come internationally to play on your team. That is what I am, and yeah, it's a really nice feeling being sort of an exotic, addition to your team, and it it seems like it's a cool role so far. Um, when you are imported, you know that you're there to play soccer, and I feel like you're taken a little bit more seriously. Like you have a bit of respect because that's what you're there for. Um, Other than that, the general way that you go about becoming an international import is you contact a club, you talk to the coach, he says, okay, I want you. And then kind of everything that you have to go through is you set up a package with the club, whatever their offer is for you. Then you have to, start booking your ticket, you have to start getting your visa, which in Australia there's something called a working travel visa, or sorry, no, it's the working holiday visa. Working travel visa is in Germany, just so you know. And working holiday visa, it's super easy to get. It's a little more expensive, but like it's completely worth it. So you get that visa, so that way you are able to, work while you're here. And living in Australia, the cost of living is higher than a lot of other places, so it's important to be able to work and bring money in various ways. You know, if if you're not like running off of a nest of money that you have to spend, yeah, you're going to have to work while you're here playing. And that said, there's a lot of ways to get work. There's a lot of employment websites, a lot of help with work. Clubs can help you out with jobs, and even having a company vehicle, things like that. There's a lot of possibilities with it. Other than that, you're going to set up your housing situation, whether it's in a player house or you're living on your own with other people, renting. There's even some people that, if you work for them, you get billeted. There, again, are a bunch of options. Other than that, when you're actually playing, you'll be seen as a really important role in the team, and you have to act that way. So there's obviously time for jokes and everything, but when you're on the field and like when you're in training, it's something to take serious. It's something that you're treating like a profession, so you have to act like you're a professional. That said, there's a lot of things that you can do off the field as well, in a professional way, to kind of live the life that you want to. And if your goal is to be a professional soccer player, you can live like a professional. So that's setting your days up with exercise and eating properly and all those things. So that's all the kind of fun stuff that you can do as a professional, as a foreign player, as an import. But that said, it's completely worth it, even though you might have some initial investments, like buying a plane ticket. That's always the biggest thing. There's ways that you can get cheaper flights, find deals, talk to people, get connections. But yeah, there's some investments with it, but once you actually get here and you're sitting looking at the scenery and like how beautiful it is, first of all, it's insane how crazy, like how beautiful it is. I'll be sharing my drive to training, and it's just breathtaking. So like that alone is worth so much. But when you're here training, playing, doing what you love, um, there is no better feeling, and it's completely worth it. Uh, then all you need to do is, you know, show up each day at your highest potential and work for it. Play as a high performing player, and who knows, the sky's the limit. There's a lot of opportunities, there's eyes watching, yeah, there's so much that could happen as long as you're here and you're working. So that's kind of my wrap up of what it's like to be a foreign player. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm definitely happy to share other areas, you know, the difficult things. Um, if, yeah, if there's anything else, let me know. I'm happy to chat. Have another awesome day. See you.